The BioPAK has a unique feature that allows you to set up customized printouts for joint vibration analysis, EMG, jaw tracking, and mastication. To access the print template function, you simply, in the patient mode, click on the word patient and go down to page layout. Your page layout options includes this button for templates. By clicking on it, we see that we have JVA, EMG, mastication, and jaw tracking template screens. To edit the way that JVA printouts will come out, you simply click on JVA and OK. This is the Edit Print Template window. Now what we can see is that page 1 of our JVA printout will consist of one vertical column and two horizontal rows. The top row contains the View JVA Sweep, and the bottom row contains the View JVA Summary. Over here in Available Views, we see all of the views that you see when you analyze joint vibration analysis data. We can also change this report from landscape to portrait. Because most of the traces or most of the screens in the BioPAK are wider than they are tall, doctors typically prefer to view their printed reports in the landscape format. That way your printout looks more like your computer screen. Now if we want to change any of the views that are shown on page 1, we simply select the view that we prefer to have in this position by clicking on it, and then clicking in the portion of the page that we want that to show up. Now I'd rather not have the narrative be on the very top of the first page of my report, so I'll put the JVA sweep back on top. We can go into page 2. Page 2 has JVA sweep on top and frequency spectrum on the bottom. If we wanted to add a column, we could simply highlight the 1, type over 2, and now we have 4 areas that we can put JVA views in on page 2. The sweep is in the upper left, frequency spectrum in the lower left. We could put the XY view in the lower right, and we could put the zoomed view in the upper right. Now I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stay with one column and have the JVA sweep in the top half and the frequency spectrum in the bottom half, because I know that on page 3 I already have my zoomed view and XY here. Now one thing to remember when printing, once we make our changes here in the template and we save OK, the BioPAK will automatically use that template to print. If one of the views that you have selected to be in your printout is not open, the BioPAK will leave that portion of the page blank. For example, the frequency spectrum and the narrative in JVA are both views that require you to press a button in order to open them. If you don't open them, but instead just hit print, you won't see those views on your printout.